applied multiple summons to withdraw from the Mechanicus facility on Aparax, and we do not know why. Captain Akaran has tasked me to aid in your retrieval of the Magos biologists before the Tyranids completely engulf the mining base, causing unnecessary loss of data. We shall beat the Hive scum to your target. Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility. Take heed, Viridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
The Trigon stalks us, waiting for an opportune moment to strike.
Stand together! No Trigon will slay us this day!
Place crawls with Xenos abomination. Jump pack refused. Another alien falls to the Imperium's keen blade.
Here comes the Trigon!
These perches are precarious. Tarry not. Smart Xenos filth. He knows when not to strike.
Arming up!
My war gear is satisfied. Synchronize movement and press forward. Trigon cannot pick us off easily here.
Do not fall to that Trigon abomination!
Synchronize movement and press forward. Hold position and fend off the beast.
Close ranks and hunker down! Closing the gap.
Synchronize movement and press forward. Make haste with singular purpose. I am airborne ready. That pitiful Xenos was but no horror. The Imperium's hammer rises to strike. This sector is cleansed of tyranny presence.
Watch for the tunnel beast!
Avenging angel at your disposal. Our fortunes shift with the sand. These perches are precarious. Tarry not. I am the righteous storm. The Xenos infestation is stemmed now. Rapid.
Reloading!
Take flight and let terror fall. The aberrant creature approaches. I am airborne ready. Ordnance and finish. Xenos hunger is insatiable, but the Imperium dominates. This Ravener has despoiled its last swamp.
Imperium of man!
The world this Xenos sought to consume now consumes its talents. There shall be no reinforcements for them. The armory.
Magazine out! Magazine in! knows when not to strike. Synchronize movement and press forward. Commencing reload. It seeks to engage us, brothers. An angel of death.
A lift station lies just ahead, Viridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
Our gratitude, Magos Gallio, for the expedited route.
Transport at the request of Magos Gallio. Remain patient. Transport lift inbound.
Perplexing. I have transmitted no authorizations.
Perhaps we can disorient the beast if we reposition frequently.
Transport lift status incomprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases.
Warpaths never run smooth. Rarely is this measured. Another alien falls to the Jump pack refuel. On my mark, brothers. Prepare. Swapping magazine. Deploying shock grenade. Fireball. It must be destroyed.
Ignoel Metrian welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bio Research Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Something is amiss with this servo skull.
Viridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master plan.
Irritants, all silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. A suggestion, abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Metrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to him again.
Let Magos Gallio skull.
Ask the correct
The
tool.
Xenos
It was
infestation
behind
is
you.
steady.
Where your
Advance that servo skull on a mission complete. The servo skull concerned.
We as an angel of death. We have cleansed the Xenos state. Fresh supplies for our use.
The thickness of these walls should provide ample time for the recitation of battle litanies.
We shall pit the strength of a Trigon size against Imperial construction.
Well, Metrian, you get my door.
That pitiful Xenos was but an abhorrent blight. Gifts from the Forge.
Arming up.
Hideous display of prowess. But our orders stand.
No matter its size, it will still die at our hands.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crew to her memories. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
I trust you will hold this Ignoel Metrian accountable for her sins, Magos.
Brothers, rally to me in the passage.
You are pawns of a redundant system gridlocked by bureaucracy and blinded by flesh faith.
Try the behemoth wants to fight! It summoned legions of Xenos!
Astartes, the facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Authorize those festering holes with molten hatred!
A fine instrument of destruction in my hands.
Melter Demolition's tool cache at your disposal.
Seal the Xenos-infested chasms with the thermal weaponry. Behold the glory of thermal purification.
Melter charge acquired!
Melter storage X-01102. Requisition authorization confirmed.
The flesh from the Xenos!
This is the wrong path. You must turn back.
The Xenos are but a bog of pincers and parts.
Gallia knows nothing of the shadow.
Rat Galbraith!
I do.
Fiery retribution,
Xenos thrive and burn in their own fetid trench. Brothers, we're near the facility.
Your righteous reek is a beacon to the Tyranid swarm, drawing them closer and closer.
boons of the Imperium. Avenging angel at your disposal.
That silenced the Tyranid's fire.
Into the
Inside the facility, you'll find Metrium cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to thews of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, Ignoel, that I must drag you back into the light.
Xenos hunger is insatiable, but the Imperium is indomitable.
The Tyranids will digest your flesh as biomass.
Another alien falls to the Imperium's We are the exterminator.
When you die, I will dutifully record your howls of agony for future intimidation.
Reloading! The armory provides.
This is the wrong path. You must turn back.
Behold the truth of my faults. I am but a humble brain, punished into a mining facility. Nothing more. What reason exists to pull me from recording biomass coalescence data firsthand? I pose no threat to Gallia or the Imperium, even if I should fall.
Disconnect her synaptic tethers from the facility command terminals. Stand firm. I expect her to route Xenos to assault your locus.
Hold this territory.
Remote detonation, try!
The pit of Xenos was but no horrid blood.
Then they too will be purged! Looking out back to the Xenos!
The Xenos infestation is steady.
Swapping magazine! I am the righteous storm! Healing wound!
The world this Xenos sought to consume now consumes its colors.
I am airborne! Get them about!
Xenos hunt, let this harassing alien content molder and
Commencing signal sequence.
I am out of the disruption field.
Get back to the control radio.
have slid this console's connection to the tech priest.
Darkness is a pathetic trick, thwarted by a power cell.
Seek a power cell, brothers.
I beseech you, Galio, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Grox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind cools, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Like hounds in the scent of blood. It cannot be forgotten.
Futile, impotent waste of gene seed. You trifle with the only hope against the hive mind the Imperium has left.
Within the sphere of console negation.
Reloading! Success! The connection is no more.
Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
The Imperium's hammer rises to strike!
Another alien falls to the oblivion.
Commencing reload!
These tender drops of Astartes' flesh have accomplished nothing, Galio. My imagination was already achieving my designs. You are fools, peasants.
Silence! Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
Reloading magazine! The asset does not seem to have anything left to say.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation. Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Meridian.
pitiful Xenos.
My war gear is satisfied. Replenished and ready. Brothers, together we go.
A little more dust is no bother. Not even this interminable storm dampens our chapter's colors.
Fresh supplies for our use. A tunneling Xenos for us. Tread heavy.
The Xenos infestation is stemming now. Physically, the Ravener dug its own grave.
Locate melter charges and cauterize the high towers.
Melter fire will cauterize and fuse their tunnels shut. Leave no unholy aberration alive, brothers.
Purify the infected tunnels with the melter charges.
Trigon kill confirmed. My congratulations, Viridian. Mission was a success, despite the odds. I do not think the brain is happy. Good. Ignoel Metrian and the historical dataset she possesses are for Mechanicus eyes only. But rest assured, she is in trustworthy hands now. You have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service